All right, what's going on, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2023 Topps Stadium Club quarter case break number 3. Welcome. Especially for anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us, we've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. You want a chance to get into a future free break, hit the old subscribe button there, and your name will go on the random, and who knows, maybe you grab a spot. eBay continues to do their sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary there. If you go to any of our eBay listings, look in the description at the very top. There's a link there. Click on that. It'll tell you how to join, and you can win some free cards. And, of course, chefsportscards.com, our website. We just sold out another Stadium Club Pick Your Team break over there an hour or two ago. We're going to do that one tomorrow. I'm going to email everyone. It filled kind of late. I was worried about being able to get a hold of everybody. I know some people in this break are in that one. So I'm thinking like 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow we'll do it. That way it won't be too early for anyone on the West Coast. So on and so forth. So I will send out an email to everybody in the morning, and we'll do that. We also have some Bowman's Best half case random over there. We're giving the Orioles away in that break. And then Keepsake Football. If you haven't checked out Keepsake Football, check it out. I got a case of it in. There's only a couple spots in the break. I think there's 3 left. But pretty interesting product. Very cool. So check it out, chefsportscards.com. All right, teams. D-backs and Braves, Todd P. Orioles, Daniel O, sorry. Red Sox, Todd P. Cubs and White Sox, Doug P. Reds, Todd P. Guardians, Jeff G. Rockies, Doug P. Tigers, Jeff G. Royals, Doug P. Astros, Robert L. Angels, Cole K. Dodgers, Doug P. Brewers, John T. And Twins, Chris F. Marlins, Todd P. Mets, Thomas L. Yankees, Lou B. A's, Tyler M. Phillies, Doug P. Pirates, Jeff G. Cardinals, Eric G. Padres, Doug P. Giants, Tyler M. Excuse me. Mariners, Travis P. Rays, Doug P. Rangers, James D. Blue Jays, Adam C. And finally, Nationals, Doug P. All right, let's open some cards. I thought maybe you were starting to warm up. Pulled that Cheerio for you last night. Maybe we could find something there. I don't know. You know how it is. When it starts, it'll come in bunches. Brett Beatty, rookie box topper. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Oh. There we go. Jordan Walker, rookie. It's like extra cards in this one. Roger Hornsby, black. and a Vinny black, and a Willie Mays red. Wow. 3 parallels in there. Alvarez rookie. Felt like extra cards. Guerrero. Arenado red. Kyle Stowers and Dylan Cease. I feel like I've seen more Kyle Stowers and Dylan Cease tonight. That duo has come up so many times. So I was talking about last night. I was talking about in the last break. I'm going to bring it up again. I am looking for a Colt Emerson True Blue Draft Auto. Buxton. Trying to replace a card. We had a card get lost in the mail. And we're having a tough time finding a replacement. It has to be a True Blue. If anyone happens to know someone out there or sees one, let me know. Be happy to purchase it. Acuna red. Michael Harris rookie. And, a Will Clark for the Giants. A little Hall of Fame action. He does have a great autograph. Tyler, there you go. Nice Will Clark. They're not easy to come by, and unfortunately it needs to be True Blue, not Blue Wave or, any of that nonsense. That's what's making it difficult to find one. But you never know. Somebody out there might have a buddy who's got one who's looking to get some quick cash. We could sacrifice a Cubs fan. You got one in mind? J-Rod Velocity. Sometimes I make myself laugh, sorry. Nick Lodolo, red. Jonathan Aranda. And Michael Grove. Rookie auto for the Doyers. Not at all. Why? I don't know why this picture's like so far away. The guy forgot his telephoto lens that day, I guess. Like he's like so tiny on the car. It's like, I'm crushing you. I'm crushing you. I'm crushing your head. I don't know if any of you guys remember that from back in the day. Kids in the Hall. I'm crushing your head. It's so stupid. Dodgers is Doug. Here you go, buddy. So tomorrow night we got more Stadium Club and Draft and some Elite Extra Edition. I had some Elite Extra boxes lying around. That'll be fun. Yachty, red. Pete Alonso, chrome. Glavine and Webb. Matt Wallner. A blue Carlos Rodon for the Yanks. 33 of 50. For Lou. Maddox and Benintendi. Peterson, Ortiz, Shohei, triumvirate for the Angels. Dennis Eckersley. Carlos Correa, red. Wander. Andrew Waters. Andrew, what's up, buddy? How you doing? There's a Michael Grove, red. Satchel Paige and Brett Beatty. Thanks for joining us, Andrew. I appreciate it, bud. Corey Seager for the Rangers. 12 of 25. To 25, Corey Seager. For James. Here you go, buddy. See, it's weird. Like, we've gotten as many numbered cards in the first box as we got in the whole last break. It's so strange. Like, some of these boxes are set up. Jazz. Austin Riley, Fantasy. Mike Piazza. It's full, but it filled kind of late tonight, so we're going to do it tomorrow in the afternoon because I just can't get a hold of everyone yet. So it filled like an hour or so ago. So I was going to send out an email in the morning to everyone. We'll probably do it like 3 or 4 in the afternoon Eastern time. Jeter red. Because I didn't want to be like, oh, we're going to do this at 1 in the morning and have people not get the message or, you know. I kind of look at it like if it doesn't get filled by like 7 o'clock, then, or 6 o'clock, like around there, just so I can get a hold of people, then we'll do it the next day. Yogi red. Robin Yount and Seager. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm happy. Who's got him? Tyler, man. Nice hit. There you go. Mark McGwire on the autograph box topper. Very nice. See, now I don't mind the box toppers because we got one. That thing's awesome. Awesome. Congrats, my friend. Very nice. They suck until they're autographed. Yeah, he did actually. Didn't you say that, Chris? You're going to have one in the next break? Uh-oh. Chris has got his... We should have gotten a live chicken. Abrams. Chris is good at that, man. He's good at calling hot boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a nice one. I at least like these box toppers. Like the quality of them are nice. Some of the box toppers they make are like flimsy and crappy, you know. These ones are at least like nice kind of picture quality, and you know, you could frame that and it would look, you know, look fine, you know, you wouldn't even question it. Matt Wallner Black. Rodon. The bucket of original, too. It's a good try, though, for sacrifice. Polish off a bucket of original. Nolan Arenado Orange to 199 for the Cardinals. 122 of 199. Eric. Sonny Gray, Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. Rizzo Red. Hadley rookie. What's that? What movie is what from? Chef, what movie is that from? What, the bucket of original? What is that from? I do remember that. That's a good question. I can't remember. I'm usually good with the movie questions. Got a live chicken. What is that from? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Wait. Whoops, here. Pete Alonso Velocity Red. I remember, but I know I should know it, but now I don't remember. You'll have to tell me. You know what I watched today while I was sorting cards is that new Mission Impossible, the latest one, that Dead Reckoning. My God, the stuff they do in those movies is insane. Josh Young. I mean, he's a weird dude, Tom Cruise, but man, he's impressive. He really is. Brian Hayes Red. You know, I was watching, I had seen that whole thing about the jump that he did off the motorcycle. Like, there was a whole thing on YouTube and whatever. I saw that a while ago. My God, some of the effects they come up with in those movies are just insane, man. Was it me? Oh, yeah. Was it Major League? When he gets hit with the bat? Oh, no, that's when he steals the rum. Yeah. Oh, that's right. What's his name? Has a bucket of chicken, Willie Mays Hayes, right? Isn't that? I remember now. Cal Raleigh. Yeah, a lot more than the last one. That's what I was saying. Langoliers Chrome. It's weird. We kind of did the same thing last night where Will Clark Black, where we had a lot of chrome in one and very little color, and then vice versa. I mean, they're from the same case. We're just plowing our way through the same case. So we'll take it, though. We'll take it. Major League. That's right. I do remember that now with Willie Mays Hayes. Woods Richardson, rookie red. But then I was pissed. Like, I realized it was part one, but I didn't realize where I was going to cut off at. And then it was like, that movie was over, that Dead Reckoning. I was like, what? When's the next one coming out, man? I want to see the end of this. It's crazy. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's on Paramount. Just came on Paramount streaming. Otani Velocity. Worth a few hours of your time. So funny, too, because they have all the Mission Impossibles on there, and after it was over, the first one came on. Oh, my gosh. Talk about feeling old. Tom Cruise looks like a baby in that movie. J.D. Martinez, red. And Joey Meneses, rookie auto for the Nationals. This dude was good. He was playing well last year. Doug. I mean, not that they have many bright lights down in the Nationals country these days, but maybe some of the young guys coming up. Oh, he did all that on his own for Major League? Major League's such a great movie. There's a handful of movies, Major League, Goodfellas, that no matter what, like if you're flipping through the dial and it's on somewhere, you have to stop and watch it. Doesn't matter. You can see it 100 times, you'll still watch it. Major League is hilarious. And I never have a problem watching it again. Soto Triumvirate. Just a bit outside. I was at work last week, and Layla came on the radio or whatever, Spotify or whatever it was, and this guy Mike who I worked with, we were there. It was early. It was like 5 a.m. We were putting a breakfast out, and I was like, "What does this song remind you of the second you hear it?" He's like, "Oh, Goodfellas, of course." Like. And I mean, Layla was a huge song, in its own right, but that movie definitely stole it. Biggio red and Jonathan Aranda for the Rays. For Doug, Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. Volpe rookie. Larry Walker red. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Come on, give us something delicious. Every break, every Stadium Club is giving us some delicious stuff. Give us something delicious. Although the box topper was delicious. I'll give it that. That was. They were teasing me. This one was upside down. I was about to be like, 2? Come on. Salvi. Layla. You got me on my knees. Layla. Now, Bob Uecker was legitimately the announcer for the Brewers, right? For many, many, many years. But then he also did acting at the same time, I guess. Or comedy or whatever. A-Rod red. Well, that was like, what was his name? Thomas, oh shoot, what was it? He played Eddie LeBeck on Cheers. He was in a bunch of stuff, but he was a radio guy. What was his first name? John Tom? No. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. What was his first name? Somebody out there must know what I'm talking about. I think he died a few years ago, but he was like a top 40 radio guy who was also an actor, and was in a lot of stuff. Like I said, he was on Cheers and it's like most people didn't even know that he was like a DJ, It's John Thomas, something Thomas, I can't think of his name. Got to make your money somewhere, I guess. Marcus Stroman, red. My wife always gets freaked out when she watches Red Zone. And the guy who does the call for the Phillies, who's like their everyday Phillies guy, he does football for CBS. Like, but it's, games out of town. And she'll be watching, and she'll be like, why do I know his name? I'm like, it's the Phillies guy. She's like, oh my God, you're right. Manny Machado, triumvirate. Nestor Cortez. Oh, there's a nice Gabriel Moreno rookie chrome for the D-backs for Todd. Whose birthday? Bob Uecker? What was that? XM. God, I haven't listened to satellite radio in so long. I used to. It's funny, the thing ran out in my truck and I was just like, just leave it. Jim Palmer black. One less thing I gotta pay for every month. Michael Grove and Johnny Bench on the black and white. Johnny Bench. Look how young he is in that picture. Wow. So, okay, here's a little poll. I should put up a poll in the thing. Well, see, I'm using my phone. I'm not using my computer. I can put a poll up. Best baseball movie of all time. What do you guys think? Does anybody have a strong opinion on the best baseball movie of all time? There's more than a few contenders out there. Best baseball movie of all time. And there's a pretty big go-to that I think a lot of people would hit first, but there might be someone out there who likes The Rookie. Riley, Velocity. Austin Riley, red. Ortiz and Buddy Kennedy, rookie auto. Buddy Kennedy. Bull Durham, Moneyball. Yeah, Moneyball might be, for the love of the game, the natural. Yeah, I can agree with them. Moneyball's great. It's a good one. The funny thing is, I've always heard people bring up Field of Dreams, and Field of Dreams is an amazing movie, but Field of Dreams is a movie with baseball in it. It's kind of look at it there's whole other things going on in that movie than just baseball. I know it's a main theme because he's building the field, but Moneyball is really interesting movie. It's another one of those movies I have to watch when it's on. The Natural is a good one too. I remember seeing The Natural when I was a kid and not understanding what the hell was going on. Wait a second, that guy was really good. What happened? Wait, who shot him and why? Yeah, 42 was good. Yeah, it's funny. I just watched that recently again for the second time, but I hadn't seen it since it first came out. Michael Harris, Triumvirate rookie. This one there. And it's like anything else when you watch a movie for the first time. If you're not in a theater and totally engrossed, you miss things. And I don't think I realized how good a movie that was until I watched it the second time. No, what's that stupid movie? Summer Catch. Nobody's, I think of all the stupid baseball movies out there, too. Bull Durham's a good one. I just watched Bull Durham a couple weeks ago. It was on HBO. It was like getting ready to go off the streaming. I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. Bay. The Kid from Left Field. What was the one? Is it called The Rookie? The one with the guy who's the pitcher that it was like one of the Quaid brothers did. I saw that recently too. Not a great film or anything, but you know, it was okay for wasting an hour and a half of my life. Ramirez Velocity. Who's the other? There's another movie I was thinking of. What was... What's going on here now? Peraza. Volpe rookie. All right, Nolan Gorman red. What do we got here? Spencer Steer rookie auto. Red rookie auto. That's numbered to 50. 30 of 50 Spencer Steer. Nice one for Cincinnati. Cincinnati. Todd. There you go, buddy. Bench Warmers. That's a good one. Bench Warmers is one of my son's favorite movies ever. Benchmark's one of those movies I showed him when he was like 10 years old, and all of a sudden it was like, you know, he's watched it 100 times. Gunner rookie. Excuse me. That's so funny, Benchwarmers. It is a funny movie. From a sports aspect, I mean, I know there's a lot of sports movies out there, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's any sport that's had more movies about it than baseball. I really don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Contreras red. Because, I mean, football, yeah, there's a handful of them out there, but baseball, man, there's a lot of baseball movies out there. Flaherty. Sandlot. Sandlot's a good one, too. That is a good movie. I didn't even think about that one. 8 Men Out. 8 Men Out's a good one. Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so. I've seen that movie way too many times. John Cusack, and when he was like 20 years old. David Wright, red. Say it ain't so, Joe. I'll tell you what, it was a lot easier to be a criminal back in those days, man. You could get away with anything. You could throw the World Series, and unless someone dimed you out, nobody had any idea. Like, even when the guys were like, "No, we threw it," they're like, "No, you didn't." Cronenworth black. A bunch of extra cards in that one. There's no crying in baseball. Yeah, that's another good one, man. I didn't even realize how many good movies are until you guys are calling them all out. There's no crying in baseball. Speaking of which, it's funny you brought that up, because my wife and I were actually talking about this the other day. Ichiro. I don't know if any of you watched the Wrexham documentary, the show about the soccer team that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney own. If you haven't seen it, it's fantastic. It really is totally worth a watch, and they're in their second season. But I learned something interesting in the new season that I had no idea. So, and it kind of relates back to what you're just saying about no crying in baseball. So women's soccer in Europe was massive around World War I. For, you know, one obvious reason, because a lot of the men were off at war. But it became huge. And even after the war was over, continued to be like, to draw as much as the men did. And they even had a match. I think they said it was in 1925. There was like 60,000 people showing up for women's soccer in England in 1925. So, like most arrogant, ignorant men, they banned it like 2 years later. They made it so it was illegal for women to. They weren't pulling the crowds that the women were. And soccer in Europe was illegal for women to play until the 70s, which was shocking to me. I could not believe that. Ryan Sandberg, and let's see what we got here. Cody Thomas, rookie auto for Oakland. And again, going along with this, they were allowed to start playing because they have like a full women's Premier League over there and everything. Because they were talking about their women's team at Wrexham. And so anyway, they were allowed to start playing again sometime in the 70s. I forget what year it was, where they literally had to lift this like 50-year-old law that made it illegal for women to play soccer. Or football, as they call it. But it wasn't really until like 92 when they started like the kind of women's FIFA association or whatever that started to take off. And now it's, pretty big. So, but I was like amazed by that. That like women got so popular that men just like said, nah, let's just make it illegal. Like, jeez. Can you imagine? Aaron Judge. That's the base. And I just thought of it because of the, no crying in baseball thing, because that, not that they made it illegal, but they certainly got rid of women's baseball pretty quick after the war was over. Bo Bichette red. Anyway, if you're a sports fan, and as I know many of you are, and you haven't watched that Wrexham show, I am telling you, watch it. You will, it doesn't matter what the sport is. If you're a sports fan, that whole story is just so great, man. I was like crying at the end of season 2. I was like in tears. My wife's like, why are you crying? I'm like, oh, the show, they do it so well. Morale chrome for the Cubbies. Again, I've turned into a large wimp in my old age too, but it's really, really well done. It's always amazing to me how documentaries, and of course with Ryan Reynolds and McElhaney being involved, that automatically sparks a lot of interest, and Deadpool owns the team and all that kind of crazy stuff. But it's amazing how I watch a lot of documentaries, because a lot of times I put them on when I'm at work at the cafe, and I'll have like one headphone in, and I'll listen to it while I'm working. And it is amazing how some people can make documentaries that can be so touching, and other ones can be so freaking boring at the same time. Like, it's just like, wow. Chipper Jones red. Roger Maris. See, I don't think I ever saw 62. I've seen it like on the thing. I don't think I ever actually watched that. Michael Harris, rookie. That's one I have to turn on and see if I can remember. Machado, velocity. Cronenworth red, Matsui, and Corey Lee, rookie auto for Houston. For Robert L. Corey Lee. All right, last stack. Cedric Mullins red. Bobby Witt red. Olsen. Straight Babe. Straight pimping. Look at Babe flexing back in the day, man. He knew what he was doing. It's like the Great Depression, and he's driving around in a Rolls with a mink. People are dying in the streets. Ah, there's Babe Ruth. Aaron Judge, fantasy. Jeter Downs just got DFA'd. That poor guy. Never quite made it there, old Jeter. I think the best thing he had going about him was his first name. Yeah, you know what? I actually watched that not too long ago. Goldschmidt Black. It doesn't hold up real well. Like, I remember seeing the Babe movie years ago. I don't know. Like I don't have a problem watching older movies like baseball movies and stuff. I don't know. Something about it when I watched it recently. It was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I was just like, this is kind of boring. I don't know. Something about it just didn't touch right. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't hold up, I suppose. Josh Bell for the Guardians. 154 of 199. Like, the movie's almost a little kind of cartoonish. You know what I mean? I mean, I suppose maybe he was in real life, too. So, I guess maybe they got it right on the... Nailed it right on the head. I don't know. John Goodman, I always like it. John Goodman's he's a good actor. Helpman Winfield. Another triumvirate. Griffey this time. Wander. Moreno and Mel Ott. Last pack. Jim Palmer red. And that will do it. Alrighty, folks. I want to thank you for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night with a bunch of breaks. Again, the 1:15 break from the website, we're going to do at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I will send out an email in the morning, too, about it. But for those of you that are here, unless I change my mind between now and then, I would assume it's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern. And then we also have our breaks tomorrow night. So if you guys would like to join us, we'd love to have you. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Bear with me for a sec. I'll put a hip recap together. Oh, you got it, boys. Thank you so much. All right, these guys here. All right, hit recap. 2023 Topps Stadium Club quarter case break number 3. Okay, so this is all our like triumvirates and rookies and blacks and reds and all that stuff. We're going to go through and pull out all the good guys and rookies and make sure they get sleeved and top loaded. Box top pairs. We had a Brett Beatty, Ichiro, Salvador Perez, and this delicious little monster here. McGuire. I am not sure if there's a limit, oh, look, it's numbered. I didn't even see it. There it is, 6 of 10. Hand numbered 6 of 10. I missed that. I was just thinking, well, like, why isn't this numbered? 6 of 10. Very nice, very nice, very nice hit. Nice Mark McGuire. That thing's awesome. Congratulations to the Oakland A's. Other hits, Triumvirate rookie Michael Harris and Velocity Pete Alonso red. Carlos Rodon blue to 50. Corey Seager to 25. Arenado to 199. Black and white Gianni Bench. Josh Bell to 199. Some chromage. Pete Alonso. Shea Langoliers. Christopher Morel and Gabriel Moreno on the chromes. Other autographs, Jonathan Aranda, Joey Manessa, Michael Grove, very cool Will Clark, Buddy Kennedy, a Spencer Steer red to 50, number 30 of 50 on the Spencer Steer, Cody Thomas, and Corey Lee will wrap it up. All right, folks, again, thank you so much for joining me. Please have a safe, healthy night out there. For those of you on the web, we'll see you in the afternoon tomorrow. Everyone else, we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening. Go check out chefsportscards.com. Take care. Bye-bye.